What's up, everybody? Welcome back. As promised yesterday, we want to do a walk around of our 1954 GMC Superior School Bus. I picked this thing up in 2018, 2019 with the idea to purpose build a long haul power tour rig. Something that we could get out, cruise, get good mileage, be able to haul all of our stuff, put all the shop in the back, and have room for luggage and coolers. But we picked this thing up out of northern Indiana, hauled it home, it sat for a little bit, and we decided we was going to go ahead and tackle it before 2019 Power Tour. We finished this thing up. We built it and finished it like 40 some days. It was crazy. Of course, it's been worked on a lot since then, but we took out of here to North Carolina for Power Tour 2019 with about 5 miles on this thing. It was crazy, but it did good. It's done 4 or 5 long hauls since then, and it's a proven machine. This year we just added the 22.5s semi wheels with the spikes. We did the 20% tint on the windows this year. That's helped a lot with the heat. And I did 70 some lights in total down the side because it's kind of dark on the highway at night. But it's pretty cool. We'll show you around. Under the hood we got a 97 Dodge 12 valve Cummins. She's got head studs, a little bit bigger injectors, timing's bumped up some, and it's got a 5-speed MV 4500. We do have a first gen intercooler stuffed in behind the grill, but the whole front 10 feet of this thing is 97 Dodge frame slid into the factory 54 bus rails. My good friend Brian, he's a master welder. He TIG welded it up for me, and we through bolted it, and it's solid as a rock. But I wanted everything underneath to be 97 Dodge in case we had a breakdown, or I can go to O'Reilly's and get parts. I can't get parts for a 1954 GMC on the road. I've done ball joints on the side of the road. We fixed steering shafts. We've done a little bit of everything. We did lose a rear end one year and had to have it towed home, but that was a high mileage Dana 80, and we're just going to hope that it was just bad luck. But we put another Dana 80 back in there. It's got 411 gears now. And with the big 22s, this thing still gets 23 miles a gallon, so it's perfect for road tripping. Come around the side. This thing, I'll have to see if we can put a picture in on this video of when it got pulled out of the woods. It was green to here, the white roof. And nobody ever believes me when I tell them that. But this thing, the guy that I got it from had pressure washed it and blew off all that paint, and all that stayed was what you see is a little bit green. On the other side, you can still see where it said the Green Queen. It's titled as a 1954 GMC house car. So it was a camper. This hole on the side was from a propane stove that it had in it. It was the exhaust exit. I took a dryer vent, turned it sideways, and now we catch some fresh air in there. We got a cap, we can cap it off. But I like the patina. I kind of wish it didn't have as much green as it does, but it's pretty cool. You can still see the original striping. 42 passenger, gallon capacity 30. This thing does have the 97 Dodge. It's got at least 30 gallon fuel tank in it, and it will run for a long time on that fuel tank. Come on in, let's check out the inside. I reused everything I could on the 97 Dodge. In the back, we've got 7 matching seats. It's 8 counting mine. These are all passenger seats out of a Nissan work van. Guy had a plumbing company and he took the front seat out, so we got a good deal on them. We put some carpet down, me and my mom. Tinted the windows, like I said, this year. We've camped in this thing. We've slept in it. Got some of my long haul signs from previous trips on the side. Up here's a lot of the Hot Rod Power Tour magnets they used to give out for every stop. Everybody misses a magnet, bring them back, Power Tour. We got some of the trips we've been on. 19 was its first year. 21, 22, and 24. Up front, I reused the Dodge steering column, the Dodge pedals, the shifter, I did heat it up and rebend it, and the pedals I dropped, I extended them down like 4 inches with an 1 7/8 Mac wrench. But we've got a 15,000 BTU AC unit right there next to me. We can run on a generator if it gets hot, but the window tint really helped a lot. I got my other source of AC right here. And this big giant wing window, that makes it nice. It's kind of weird. You got to sit so far away from the edge because the original truck is so narrow, but the bus is so wide. Got the big mirror. I can see what's going on in the back. Tell the kids to sit down, shut up. Got a actual Bluebird bus first aid kit, full fire extinguisher. It's ready to go. But come on out. We'll show you the rest. Coming along the side, you can see all the LEDs I put in. When the lights are off, they look like big black rivets. Pretty cool. Got a 5-inch exhaust tip. 22.5s, low pro rotor. We do have air ride, the load leveling bags in the back. This thing, believe it or not, when it's loaded down with everything that I take on power tour, it weighs just over 11,000 pounds. So those help a lot. Here's the old copper line for the furnace that used to be inside, and then there was a rack right here that held a propane tank, and the line came around here. I did hack a Reese hitch, hacked the bumper up. It was bent up, put a hitch in there so we can haul stuff. We usually put our generator on the back, but we got pretty cool patina. I like the 0 to 60 eventually. Not much to see on this side, pretty much the same stuff. The bus does have penetrol flood on it just to keep it kind of glossy, darkened it up a little bit. And then now I've been just dousing it with WD-40, so it don't like, the water does not stick on that. It just comes right off. It's crazy. I think that's about it. I got one little windshield wiper there. That's all I need because all I use is this side of the windshield. Works good. Got some original steps here to get up there and clean the windshield. And we're in Ohio, and I was on eBay one day and found an Ohio 1954 school bus plate. That has to be a pretty rare item. And I was like, gotta have it. So I picked that up. We do have power disc brakes, 97 Dodge. Everything's 97 Dodge, including the rear end, the rear leaf springs. It does have 3 drive shafts and 2 carrier bearings. That's kind of questionable, but it works good. This hood ornament was on the hood when I got it. I think it's an Oldsmobile, kind of rocket looking thing. It's sweet. It will slice you wide open though if you're not careful. I've done it. But you can still see school bus up top. Oh, I wanted to show you on the side over here. This is pretty cool. We got your nice old fresh air vent for the driver. And then right here, you can barely see it. You can still see the T and the H from where it used to say the Green Queen. You'll see it on the picture that we stub into the video. You can kind of see the writing there because a lot of people don't believe me that this is the same bus, but it is. Up front, it was green. These from the factory would have been black. But it's still got a lot of the original black. And then in the picture, you'll see red, white, and blue grill. And it's still got some white and red and blue on there as well. But that's our 1954 GMC school bus that we like to long haul. This thing is fun. It grabs the attention of everywhere you go. It's kind of cool to take it to car shows because everybody loves it. Little kids, older people that rode buses like this. A lot of bus drivers come up to me and say that they love the school bus. So it's just, it's pretty unique and it's cool. But thanks for checking it out. We'll see you on the next one.